That's a slab of wood. That is a hunk. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Today's video is brought to you by Helix Sleep. I'm going to tell you guys about them a little later on in the video, but for now, sometimes I run out of breath. For now, let's go ahead and get on into another brand new box to the channel. So we have introduced a couple of home decor boxes to the channel. We have done the Decorative fall and Halloween boxes, and those were pretty fun. Got some cute things in there, but the box we have today is the Steal It box. It's down here. It's real heavy. I don't even know if I can show it to you guys. Hold on. Give me just a second. Oh my gosh! This is the Steal It box. This is a $125 home decor mystery box thing. But by the time you're done paying for like shipping and taxes and that kind of stuff, this is a $140 home decor box. So verging on like almost double the price of our Decorative boxes. Inside of here, you're supposed to get 7 full-size home decor items. They're supposed to retail for at least $350 in value, and this is the fall box. Everything in here should be fall related, which I'm very excited about. I love fall so very much. It's one of my favorite things. It makes me very happy. I can't find the knife. I can't reach it is the problem. There she is. Got our penguin knife, which I love so very much. All right, so let's go ahead and get onto this box here. My favorite thing to do with the home decor boxes is say how much I think I could find it for at Home Goods. It's just, I love Home Goods. I love it a lot. And I know a lot of people say that my prices are a little bit low, and maybe it's because like I only look for things that are very cheap or at least relatively inexpensive. I don't think I can have this box sitting on my lap this entire unboxing. So let me go ahead and set this down. Ripped off my arm. On the top here we have a little envelope. It says hello there, and then on the back it just has a little Steal It sticker. Thanksgiving DIY napkin rings. How cute. Create instant napkin rings with these charming cutouts. First cut out each rectangle and then add a hole. Punch to the side to create 2 holes. Then next thread some ribbon behind the paper through the holes. Then place it in the thing on the napkin, and then you have a napkin thing. That's pretty cute. I did host Thanksgiving for the first time ever last year, and who knows, I think I could do it again and use these. Oh goodness, all of these also come individually wrapped in their own cardboard boxes. I think it's nice to keep things protected, but like at the same time, that's a whole lot of cardboard. I do recycle all of my cardboard though, so that's good. Like a kid on Christmas. Like a me on Christmas. I get pretty excited about Christmas too. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on to our very first item from Steal It. Oh, I thought it was the packaging, but it's not. It's some leaves. Oh, it's a garland. That smells unique. I kind of like it though. It's like a weird plastic kind of gasoline-y scent. All right, so the very first thing we have in here is a fall leaf garland. It looks like you can kind of move the leaves around to make it big and fluffy. I think this is actually pretty cute. This would look nice on a mantle place. Maybe I could like wind it in between these things behind me. These things are honestly not cheap. I'll see them at craft stores and stuff for like 29 bucks. Typically there's some type of sale going on. At my personal Home Goods, this would probably be a $19.99 item. If you didn't want to use this as a garden, you probably don't want to use it as a garden. If you didn't want to use this as a garland, you probably could just kind of twist it like that and turn it into like a little wall hanging wreath or something. I really like the colors of the leaves though. That nice kind of burnt orange red. Does it look a little bit fake? Yes, of course it does. It does look a little bit fake. The leaves are a little bit thin, but still, it's really cute. It evokes that feeling of fall, that nice burnt orange color I love. So yeah, cute. Definitely didn't need to be in its own box. I don't think there's any chance of that getting like broken in the mail. Oh goodness, this is very heavy. All right, moving on here to mystery box number 2. Honestly, I'm not sure if they show you all the items like that are going to be in the box before you purchase it. I try to never look at whatever is going to be inside a box if they do give any previews before I get a box, because I really like to be surprised. So I don't really think you can like pick your own items, but they might actually show at least some of the items that you're gonna get before you purchase the box. You know what I hate? You know what I hate so very much? Is the sound of styrofoam rubbing up against itself and or other things. Like somebody cutting through styrofoam with a knife. Oh, it just shivers. Just absolute shivers through my body. Ah. Pumpkin! This, I think I'm really going to like. Not only is it a pumpkin, but it is a white pumpkin, which matches my home decor. Oh my gosh, is this a baking dish? Oh my gosh, it's a pumpkin baking dish. Never in my life, one time ever, have I homemade a pie, but now that's all I want to do. I want to make a pie in this. You can make a pie in this, right? This looks like a pie pan, pie dish. This is so cute. I think I might actually request to host Thanksgiving this year so I can make something in this and have it sit on my table all cute with like my little garland. Like I could have a dessert set up on my buffet with like the garland weaving in between my cute little pumpkin pie dish and some other stuff. This is adorable. I love the finish on it. It's not super glossy or anything, not necessarily matte, maybe like a nice satin. The color of the stem is really nice as that ring. Wow. The color of the stem is really nice as well. It's like a muted whatever color that is. I just really like the look of it. I think it's super cute. I love that the lid is a pumpkin. That's adorable. Gently set it down. Gently. It's resting on a cat sweater. If I were to find something like that in my home goods, I think that would probably be like a $24.99 to a $29.99 item. And yes, I would think it was adorable, and I would probably have to be like, Mom, look at this! Because I only go to home goods with my mom and Rin. It's like our little thing that we do together. Before I move on, I would love to tell you guys about today's sponsor, Helix Sleep. I love sleeping. It is one of my absolute favorite things to do, and I have been able to improve upon one of my favorite things to do by sleeping on a Helix Sleep mattress. I've had my Helix Sleep mattress for several months now, and I have been sleeping so much more comfortably with less pain when waking up. Helix Sleep makes premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your needs and conveniently shipped right to your door. They have a sleep quiz to match your unique body type and sleep preferences to find the perfect mattress for you. I was personally matched with the Helix Sunset Luxe, and I am in love. I think I might know somebody else who is too. I tend to switch between sleep positions at night, but I mainly am a side sleeper who loves a soft, cushy, cloud-like mattress. And my Helix Sunset is so soft and comfortable, but it's also so much more supportive than my old mattress. With your Helix Sleep mattress, you get a 100-night sleep trial along with a 10-year warranty. If you don't like it, they will pick it up for you and you get a full refund. The best part about all of this is that Helix delivers your mattress straight to your door for free within the US. It also comes rolled up inside a box, so it is super easy to set up yourself. I have a king mattress and I set up all by myself, and it was really simple. This is so cool. I haven't even taken like the outer plastic off yet. It's already inflating. If you'd like to experience a really comfortable night's sleep, click the link down below or go to helixsleep.com/Alexandria for up to $200 off your Helix Sleep mattress plus 2 free pillows. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the third mysterious item here in the fall box. Actually, you know what? Before I do recycle all of these boxes, these would be pretty good Christmas boxes, and it is coming up here in a few months, so I think I'm gonna hold on to these and then I will recycle them after Christmas. Fire pit. The very first thing you see on here is like a lot of warning instructions. So it says, we want you to enjoy your new fire pit safely. In order to do so, please follow these instructions. Metal does... I love that this is a whole instruction on here. Metal does get hot when lit. Do not touch. I'm pretty sure anytime there's like flame around metal, yeah, it's probably gonna get a little bit toasty. Oh goodness. I like the smell of that plastic. Oh, there's a little bag of rocks. That's cute. And then there's this. They're talking about gel canisters in the instructions, but I don't see any. There's no like gel candle or anything included with it. It'd be kind of nice if it came with that. You can roast marshmallows on it. It says your fire pit is only safe to roast marshmallows when using food safe gel. I have no idea what kind of gel they're talking about, but that's awesome. Inside marshmallows? Heck yeah, s'mores. So it comes with a little stand here. The stand does look a little bit worse for wear. Like it's pretty lightweight wood and it's not put together super great. But I'm guessing it holds the little fire pit like this. You put your gel can, whatever that is, into there. Don't know where the rocks come in. Oh, maybe they go around the edge for like a nice decor. And then you can make s'mores inside. Okay, it doesn't actually say like you can use it inside, but it says burn in an area with proper ventilation. So like if I open up some windows or something, I think we were good. Anyway, this is super adorable. And if you're like, you know what, I don't like fire or marshmallows or s'mores, you just stick like a succulent in there. You know, it looks like a planter. Put your rocks around the edge, like set like a little plant down in there. That's a cute little planter. Ooh, okay, so next in here we have a long, skinny little box. I can hear some rattling around inside. Oh, it's for your marshmallows. They send you the little prongs. That's adorable. That's really cute that came with it. So these just have like 2 little wooden handles and they're just little like pokers, and you can use them to roast your marshmallows. I'm definitely doing this. I'm making them inside too. I'll open a window, it'll be fine. All right, next up here we have box number 5, I think. This is like a little square flat box, but it is kind of heavy. Oh, we have another pumpkin thing. Okay, so the next item we have in here is a little trivet. This is a nice, like heavy, kind of feels like cast iron trivet. It's in a nice goldeny bronze color and it's shaped like a pumpkin. This is pretty cute. I could use this for my Thanksgiving that I'm now going to be hosting. I've decided, you know, just to set some hot stuff on. I do typically have like little mats and stuff that I put things on. I don't really ever use trivets. Trivets are kind of an older thing. I've noticed with our vintage store, we find a lot of vintage trivets. People really used to like trivets like in the 70s. They were a big thing back then, but of course people still use trivets to this day to keep your countertops protected. This isn't probably something that I would personally buy or pick out myself, but again, if I were to find this at Home Goods, since it is so nice and heavy, I would say this would be like a $12.99 kind of item. Oh, I forgot to say what I thought like the marshmallow roaster slash like potential succulent holder would be. If that were included all together in like the kitchen cooking section of my Home Goods, I would say that would probably be like $21.99 up to $24.99, somewhere around that range. Right, next in here we have another kind of smaller box. I'm seeing some type of linen item. Okay, so the next thing you have in here is a little like square kind of geometric pattern pillow. It looks like this is some type of linen-y material, and then the lines of the squares are in black. I personally like this. I feel like it could go with my style because everything is like white, black, wooden, fake plant. So it feels like they're tapping into my style pretty good. It's very stuffed together in there. Ew, what a strange feeling on the inside. This is just one singular pillowcase, and I feel like you probably could find this many places online for fairly inexpensive. I bought empty pillowcases from like Amazon and stuff for, you know, just a few dollars. So this kind of feels like it could come from there. If it did have a nice pillow insert to it though, I could see it being a really nice pillow because the fabric does feel really sturdy. It feels real weird on the inside, but that's a good thing that the inside stays on the inside, not the outside. I think this is kind of cute. If you would ask my mom, she would say it's hideous because this is her least favorite pattern in the entire world. Just the squares. She hates the squares. Not plaid. She loves a good plaid. Just the plain squares. Alright, next up in here we have another square kind of flat box. Candles? Like tapered candle holder? Is that what this is for? The next thing in here, I'm gonna assume this is a very interesting candle holder. I've never had anything like this before. So it looks like we have a place to put like 7 tapered candles into here and then just like a large open area. I feel like this looks a little bit like you're trying to summon something. Like you light all the candles and then you place your offering here in front of them. It's different. It's definitely different. Don't really know if this is something that I would select for myself. It is made out of metal, so it's like a nice tin or something. It has kind of a golden rub over it. It just has like the tiniest amount of gold on like the raised spots of the kind of rough metal. So it's very interesting. This might be a little bit maybe on like the farmhousey side for me. I definitely don't think if this were in a store it would be something I would gravitate to, but I mean it's not bad. This might be a lot of people's taste. If I were to see this in my Home Goods, this would probably retail between like the low end $12.99 and the high end $16.99. It is nice in metal, so I could see it being a little bit on the higher end of that price range. Oh, got a big boy. Holy mama, what is in this? The last thing. So this is the last box inside of the box, and it is very heavy. It's also quite large. Oh, more styrofoam. Ugh, I don't know what it is about that sound. It just makes my skin crawl. The same thing with like ice rubbing together. I absolutely cannot stand when little like cubes of ice rub together. No, 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 no. I thought I broke my pumpkin pie dish. I would have been devastated if I broke my pumpkin pie dish. That would have been very, very sad. Because there is no way that I'm not either going to A, bake the first pie I've ever made in my entire life inside of that dish, preferably a pumpkin pie because I do love pumpkin pie and it's also in the shape of a pumpkin, which I think would be really cute. Or B, go to the grocery store, get a pumpkin pie and then like pop it in there. Ooh, wood! Again, I love wood. Half of the stuff in my house is just like random bowls, random wooden bowls. Ooh, it's like a 3-tiered little tray thing. Yet again, Thanksgiving. I'm making cupcakes too. We're gonna put cupcakes on this little tray. Oh, okay, it's actually not real wood. I think it's intended to look like wood. Now that's a slab of wood. That is a hunk. I was expecting them to be just like little shelves, but no, we have a full-on just cut it with a chainsaw slab of fake wood. It's very heavy. This might be just a little bit more rustic than I typically go for. This might be a little bit more like Gatlinburg, Tennessee, Pigeon Forge, staying in a cabin kind of wood than the stuff that is currently in my house. But I mean, it is cool. It's definitely different. So we have, I don't think I like that. There are these little, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see them or not, but there's these little like pieces in between the rings of the wood. And I want to pop them out of there so badly, but they're ingrained into it. The rest of the pieces don't have those little bits in the grooves, but this one, like, I want to so badly pop them out of there. So we have 3 different sizes of wood slabs. We have the Papa Bear, and this is the Mama Bear. And finally we have the baby bear. So it's different. This is very interesting. But like in my head, I'm envisioning a buffet set up with the little leaf garland going through it with this, with some fall like desserts, the pumpkin with a pumpkin pie in it, something else fall setting on the trivet. Maybe at the end of it you could set up your little marshmallow burner to make your own, like, make your own s'mores. It could be make your own s'mores station. I'm kind of excited about all this. Oh, please don't tell me that's fiberglass. There's some stuff all over me that I don't know where it came from, but it looks very much like fiberglass, and I just recently had an issue where I got fiberglass shards in my hand and it was incredibly annoying, so I'm really hoping that's not fiberglass. I also think this tray is interesting because it's set up a little bit differently than your typical like 3-tiered tray. This has a pole here to the side and no central pole, which I kind of like that. It gives you a little bit more room to set stuff up. Is it something that I think I would use all year round? Probably not. It is very big, bulky, and a little bit too rustic for me, but I do think it could make a very cute display at the store. At my store, we make our own candles and that kind of stuff, so I feel like I could set up like a cute little display with that big wooden tray. If that thing were at my Home Goods, I think it would be pretty expensive because it is so large and bulky and the pieces are very substantial to it. I would probably place that around like the $49.99 range if I were to find it like at my personal Home Goods. So I would definitely say it's probably the most expensive thing in this box. I can't remember all the prices that I said things probably are, but I feel like I probably have gotten up to the around $140 range for these items. So the prices are probably comparable to a store like Home Goods or TJ Maxx, or do they have Marshalls? Do they sell home stuff there? We don't have a Marshalls around us, I'm not really sure. The only thing is it a better deal, a better value to just take your $140, go into the store and see what you can find that you really like? I think that is fiberglass because my hands are starting to hurt. It is all over me. Anyway, so is it better to go in and just pick out your own stuff and make sure you're really happy with everything? Or is it even more valuable to get a box like this because it's a mystery, it's a surprise, it's kind of fun, it's like a gift to yourself? I think there are definitely values in both of them. I personally love mystery boxes. My entire channel pretty much is dedicated to opening up boxes of like mystery stuff in them. I think it's so much fun, and that's why I do all these boxes, because this isn't like a reasonable thing for most people to do. It's not a reasonable thing for me to do if I was not doing YouTube. To get this many different subscription boxes is just, it's unreasonable. But I like to get them and open them as an example for you guys so you can go through, watch these unboxings, choose something that you think you would really like or you would like to give as a gift for somebody else, and then you can experience it for yourself without just doing simply trial and error of different boxes. So that's why I do all these unboxes, because I truly do love mystery boxes and I think they're so much fun. However, I do also see the merit in just taking your money to the store and buying exactly what you want. Especially if you do have access to something like a Home Goods or a TJ Maxx where you can get home items for a discounted rate. I can see value in both things, and if you really enjoyed this box and if you think that this is something you would like and once a season you would like to purchase something like this for yourself, I say absolutely go for it. I'm itching! But you know, if you think this is kind of like a waste of money and you just prefer to go out and pick out your items, that is absolutely perfect to me. That makes perfect sense. It's just really whatever you want to do. I personally thought this was a pretty fun little box to go through. I am in love with the pumpkin dish. I think that is so cute. The other little like knick-knacky things to set around I think are going to be adorable, and I do think I can get use out of the 3-tiered item and the marshmallow thing. I think that'll be really fun. But yeah, I guess that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so very much for watching. I'm gonna go get this off of me before I have fiberglass in like every part of my body. So I hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!